Yo, what's going on, guys? It is that boy Brian, and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. Now, with 2K19 pretty much coming to a close, we are in July. The new game comes out in just about 2 months. I'm super excited. I cannot wait for it to come out. But, you know, 2K19 ideas are kind of slowing down. You know, not everyone wants to really watch the old game. Everyone's really focused on the new game coming out. That's why I'm going to take a look back in time at these older 2Ks. I'm going to be ranking them on tiermaker.com, which is a website where you can create tier lists. And then, like you see these games on the bottom, I'm going to be putting them in rankings from trash to GOAT. So that's going to be the video, guys. I'm sure you guys know how this works. You guys have probably seen other YouTubers do it. I'm going to give you my take, my spin on things. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'm going to go start ranking these things, starting with NBA 2K10. Okay, guys, so the reason I'm starting with 2K10 is because the games before that, I didn't play 2K up until that point. So pretty much any game before 2K10, I'm just going to put at the mid because I really don't know how the game was because I didn't play it. So all of these, I'm going to be put. I know it takes away kind of a lot, but I never played them. Don't want to give my take on games I have not played. Alright, NBA 2K10, pretty much this is my first experience with a 2K game, and I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I did have a lot of fun with it. It was kind of just simple, you know, there wasn't anything crazy like they have today in the game, but it was a fun game to play. I'm gonna put it at mid, because looking at some of these other game titles, it does not really compare. That kind of just makes sense, right? But I'm gonna put it at mid. It was a fun game, and it was a good first experience to introduce me into 2K. Okay, guys, now on to 2K11. 2K11 was also a pretty simple but pretty fun game. They had these things called the Jordan Challenges, and pretty much you can relive some of Jordan's best moments and try and reenact them. It was a lot of fun. Again, compared to all these other games, it's okay. It's not that, in my opinion. This is all my opinion, guys. Obviously, this isn't necessarily true, but all this I'm going to be saying in this video is all my opinion, so don't hate me. You know, let me know what you guys think below, though, but don't hate me. So, for 2K11, I'm also going to put it at mid. I want to be really honest with you guys. I forget what 2K12 was, so I'm just going to skip it. Okay, on to 2K13. 2K13, they had this brand new thing where for the first time you could play in All-Star Weekend. If you pre-ordered the game, you got a DLC, or you got a code for the All-Star Weekend DLC. Really cool, really interesting. I loved it. It was pretty fun. They also had 3 athletes on the cover for the first time. They had Blake Griffin, they had Derrick Rose, and they had Kevin Durant. So it was a pretty cool cover for the first time in 2K. And they also had their first career mode, which it wasn't a great career mode. It was okay, but it was career nonetheless. People enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm going to put 2K13 in a great because it's getting better. Again, I wouldn't really call these great. I would kind of call it like good. I think I could change that. I actually can. I'm going to call it good. I'm going to call it good. I'm going to call this elite and go. I like that. So this was a good game. It wasn't bad. I'll take it. But for 2K13, it wasn't bad. 2K14, guys. 2K14 was one of the best My Career Story modes they have ever had, if not the best, in my opinion. 2K14 had this career mode with Jackson Ellis, where your guy would be playing, and then he had the whole storyline. And you guys remember probably the 1v1s. All I remember from 2K14 was pretty much, I didn't have a next generation console until the end of 2K14, so I didn't really have all those cool features. I didn't have the storyline. I remember watching Chris Smoove playing this career mode. Oh my gosh, guys, those were the days. This game was a very fun game, and the other pretty big thing is that My Park was finally introduced into the 2K series. Park wasn't great, but it was something. It was something good for the community. It was something to like get, you know, kind of like a street ball going on. You guys know what My Park is. So it wasn't bad. I'm going to put this game at good. Again, I thought it was a good game. Nothing crazy great, but it was a lot of fun. If we were doing NBA 2K storylines, like career storylines, that would probably be the GOAT. Okay? But we're not. We're doing the game as a whole. Game wasn't bad. I'm going to put it at good. Now, here's where things get really, really, really interesting, guys. NBA 2K15. Personally, it is one of my favorite 2Ks ever. They had park affiliations come. They had mascots. The game was just all out very fun. My park was one of the best parks they've ever had. It was super fun. It was skill-based. You're going to notice me saying skill-based with this one and then with 16 especially. But if you knew how to play basketball, you had high basketball IQ and you were good at the sticks, you would score and you'd be a great player. But if you do like you do in 2K19 sometimes as a post scorer and just back people down and just move the stick one way, you're not going to get animations that are going to lead you to score every time. It's just not how it was, which is why it was better. The good players succeeded, the worst players, didn't succeed. They weren't that good at the game. That's how it should be. 2K15, in my opinion, an elite game. One of the best 2Ks to date. I loved it. Not going to put it at GOAT, but one of the best 2Ks to date, in my opinion. NBA 2K16. I feel like on this channel, we've kind of mentioned NBA 2K16 a lot, especially in the past 2 videos when talking about 2K20 and then in this video here. 2K16, guys, I'm just going to put it there. It's the GOAT. 2K16 was my favorite NBA 2K game to date. Yes, I probably share this with a lot of you guys, but the thing about this game, and I'm reading off notes because I wrote notes for each of these games, and the reason why this game was my favorite, and I said it for last game, it was balanced. You had inside, outside, and balanced scoring play styles, like archetypes, I guess you could say, and you had to pick it and then you had to upgrade accordingly, and everything mattered, your height, everything, as it still does today. However, it was a lot more balanced. You were able to do a lot more. You were able to be you're able to do different things as your player. Now, if you're a sharpshooter, you can only really shoot, right? You can't really dribble, you can't really dunk. Back then, you could have been a sharpshooter, but you also could have really good defensive skills. It's all about how you play the game and how you feel on the sticks and how you play on the sticks. That's why 2K16 was fun. My park now, going into park, 2K16 was great in park for many reasons. One of them was Rival Day. If you guys don't remember, Rival Day was pretty much happening, I forget how often, maybe like once a month, maybe once a week, I don't know, one of that. But Rival Day was pretty much when you had the 3 affiliations, River City, Old Town, and Sunset, and they competed. You competed as whatever affiliation you were under, and you competed against the other ones, and whichever team got the most wins, which accumulated points, whichever team got the most points, at the end of the day, would get like a bunch of VC, some clothing, some different things, and then eventually, at the end of the year, whichever team had the most got a new park, and it was Rivet City. And if you guys remember, I'll flash a picture of it right now on the screen. Rivet City was like a high rise in the sky with beautiful views. It was absolutely spectacular. It was so much fun. I played that game over summer for hours and hours on end. I don't remember a game that I really played for that much, that long, and that often. I was a 99 on that game. It wasn't that hard to be 99, but like I was still 99. I grinded that game so much. It was so much fun, and that is why 2K16 is my first and only GOAT 2K in the series. Now guys, NBA 2K17, and let me tell you, if I've ever played a fun 2K game, this was it. I really wanted to put this at GOAT, but looking back, for the majority of people, and looking back on it for myself, it was maybe the most fun game to me, but it wasn't the best 2K. It was an elite with 2K15. That game was very, what I like to call arcadey, like, which is good and bad. It was good because it was super fun. You could do a bunch of different like animations and dribbling, and my point guard was able to like 360 dunk, and it was like everything. It was really cool. The parks were great. They added new parks, they added different things. They had park events, which like you guys, I'm sure they had they had the park after dark. They had a bunch of things like that, which weren't amazing because the servers were terrible, but it was still a lot of fun and great thought into it. My team was very good in that game. I did enjoy my team in that game a lot. My team, I'm not a huge my team guy, but I do play my fair share of it, and it was a lot of fun. But really, I just grinded that game so much. So I had a 95 pure shot creator in like the first 2 months of the game. I had a 93 or 92 sharpshooter and a 91 playmaker, and I just I grinded so much that game, and it has a special place in my heart forever. Again, keep that elite for now, but it's really, I would put it like right here if I could, right in between these two. Not necessarily the GOAT, but definitely a higher than elite. So that's 2K17, and yeah, 2K18, guys, we don't even need to really talk about this. We all know, worst 2K ever. They just ruined it. They really ruined it. It was terrible. But that's 2K18. Yeah, you guys don't need an explanation. Everyone knows. And last but not least, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this video, but the last 2K is obviously the one that we're about to come to an end to, and it's NBA 2K19. Now, 2K19, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the game. I think it was a very well developed game. I think there was a lot of flaws to it, but with the flaws, I still ended up playing it. I'm still playing it today, and I'm still like enjoying it today. So despite having some flaws, I do think that it was a very, very well-rounded game. Some of the archetypes we know are really overpowered, like post scorers, you know, stretches sometimes, glass cleaners, you know, stuff like that. We all know, and at the beginning of the game, shot creators. We all know that some shot creator or some archetypes are very overpowered, but that's just 2K. You kind of just have to come to the conclusion that it's just gonna happen every game before you buy it. You just gotta have to know there's gonna be that cheesy build that's everyone's gonna use, and it's gonna be terrible to play against. But at the same time, it doesn't really take away from the fun of the game. My team this year was much improved. There was a lot of content almost every single week. I did play it a lot more this year. They put out new cards today, like 6 Galaxy Opals or something like that in packs today. Like, they put out tons of new content this year. It was really, really great. I had a tremendous time playing it. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't as good as 17 and 15, nowhere near 16. I'll put it at good. Let me know what you guys agree with me on, disagree with me on. Like I said, I put all the games I never really played at mid, so any game up until 2K10 was mid to me, because I never played those games. I did play 2K10, 11, and 12, and I put them at mid. Because like I said, they didn't really compare to any of the other games for me. Plus, I didn't get like super into it until like 13, but like I still played the game, so I figured I would give you my input. However, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you would change, what you liked, which game was your favorite, which game did you think was the worst. Well, we all know 2K18 was the worst, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want more content like this, let me know. I can do tons more tier lists. They're really fun to make, and they're fun videos for you guys to watch, I think. So if you guys like it, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so that you know whenever I make a video or go live, for that matter. I might start streaming soon. I'll have to say, let me know if you guys want me to start streaming some different games, maybe some Fortnite, some Apex Legends, whatever you guys want, I can bring it to you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm that boy Brian. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.